All right, we're going to be starting in just a moment. Like you, oh, Brother Frank, what's happening? Let me cue up. What is this, Tennessee State or? Yeah. A little bit of real music, real instruments. College marching bands. Get things going in just a minute. I do not know why music doesn't come across very well. Strange. Let me see here. Show is going to start. So a little 10 minutes worth of little prep work I'm doing. One second. Let some more people come on in. Let's see what I had. I saw this earlier. And I saw this just as I pulled into the driveway. Cracked me up.
Kendra, you're gonna marry Tom Brady's
Nope, that's not it.
Ready? Yep. Number 6.
Hold on, let me see here. It's that Andrew guy. Oh, here it is.
Kendra, I promised you to Brian, the plumber from down the road.
Gross, I don't like him.
Do you like flushing the toilet? Yeah, marry him, preferably this year. Okay, Amanda.
Okay.
How do you feel about Ben from school?
I don't know, he transferred.
Yeah, to tech school. He's an electrician. All right, you're going to marry him again, preferably this year.
He's fat.
Now, Rylan, are you still dating that concrete guy, Kevin?
No, Kevin cheated on me.
Oh, honey, no. Well, we need a garage, okay? So you're going to take him back.
Dad.
Okay, I'm sorry. Again this year, preferably.
You got to marry Mom because you loved her.
Yeah, how's that working out? It's a coin flip no matter what. All right,
My
Amanda,
app, what's happening?
you're the most important one. All right, you're going to marry the
Yo.
building inspector.
Oh, you
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy.
So I can marry my love?
Oh, no. You're going to marry a carpenter.
Okay, Derek's a carpenter. He's cute.
Yeah, and a cute 2-star review on Angie's List. You're going to marry Jake from down the road.
No.
Let me guess, fat?
Enormous.
Well, he probably won't cheat. Rylan, you want to switch? Kendra, I promised you to Brian, the plumber from down the road.
Gross. I don't like him.
Do you like flushing the
Hilarious.
toilet? Yeah, marry him, preferably this year.
Hilarious.
Okay, Amanda. How do you feel about Ben from
I
school?
don't know. He transferred.
Yeah, to tech school. He's an electrician. You're going to marry him again, preferably this year.
Mm. I just think that is so the funniest. I thought that was the funniest skit ever.
So yeah, guys, the
I thought
XXL
that was
fries
the
are
funniest thing
only
ever.
available in Malaysia. Aw, shoot. Now how are you going to disappoint a family of 4 at once?
Emotional damage.
So, bitch, I'm doing a Mexican hot chocolate coffee. Oh, wow. A Mexican hot chocolate coffee? Yes. Yeah, nice try, bitch. You're not fooling anyone, Ice.
Emotional damage.
That's insensitive. Yeah, so we just got a new 1/4-pound brisket sandwich.
Wow.
Oh, holy shit. You guys sell food? That's awesome. That's cute. I wish y'all took the energy that y'all put into your tweets and used it to make good food.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
oh,
Jack in the Box.
fatality.
Shocked. Oh, sorry.
Yo, Mike Adams, what's happening? What's going on?
What the fuck did you just say to me? I'm just saying, you want to make us salty, but you can't do the same to your fries? Oh, no. Oh, they got the meats and the beef. Okay, first of all, bitch, my food is good. You know why my patties are square? It's because I don't cut corners. See, right there, while you were thinking of that comeback, you could have made a decent Krabby Patty. Oh, not the Krabby Patty. Bitch, my Krabby Patty was the real deal. I don't see a yellow sponge at your store. All right, now that's pretty good. Now, when you post that on Twitter,
here in
don't
Texas,
use any
we have
punctuation
all of these
so
locations.
everyone knows you're cool.
All of these places.
Your sandwiches look like lady parts. Ooh, we're spicy today. I mean, your nuggets aren't, but you are.
Emotional damage.
You can't keep getting away with it.
You are a gang of Gen Z kids with iPhones who don't even eat fast food. You're not even a restaurant anymore. You're a fucking meme.
What more do you want from me?
If you'll excuse
Hey,
me, I
Appliance,
have
what's
to
happening?
go somewhere else. Damn, granddad, you ain't had to kill him. I think that was his 15th reason why. In all seriousness, we're gonna have to
We got
take
about
shifts
5
checking
more
our
minutes till we
windows for
start.
a couple days at least. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. Yeah, I got nothing. Bitch, I'm coming to San Antonio, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Washington, D.C., Denver, Colorado, Cleveland, Ohio, San Francisco, Los.
I love his food ones. These are hilarious.
So are y'all ever gonna respect me?
No.
No, bitch. Now, churches, baby, I'm ghetto. Okay,
Yo,
I'm
Roscoe,
ghetto. But I ain't that ghetto. I mean, let's be real, churches. You are the Tubi of chicken. You are the biggest threat to black men besides Diddy getting released from prison. I mean, bitch, ain't none of us healthy.
Yeah,
Ain't
that-
none of us healthy. But how? Like, bitch, people don't even go to churches after church. For real, you're better off going
We
to
have
El
one of
Pollo
those,
Loco.
or 2 of those. I don't know what happened to our El Pollo Loco. We used to have El Pollo Loco.
Well, if you ask me,
Living in
literally
Florida,
all
you
day, every single morning, all
El
this
Pollo
black
Loco
folks find
all day,
homes.
every day.
Because if there's one thing these jigaboo monkeys gonna do is eat some watermelon, watch some Tyler Perry, and eat some chicken.
All
Okay,
right,
is
let's
anyone
see
gonna
here.
tell him that he's also black? Churches, if they offered your chicken in prison commissary, low-key, everyone would be on death row. Fatality. You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right.
All right, hold on. Let me address this one. This is for my apps, and so my apps, I don't know. No news. And so my apps, I don't know if you've been tuning in, but the K3 by Carpigiani is an option. So let me go back. A closed Church's Chicken is normally in a neighborhood you need to be driving away from. All right, so here's the thing. The business plan of the vast majority of fried chicken establishments, their cornerstone is to put them in a How should we say this? Challenged neighborhood, preferably a challenged neighborhood populated by one particular ethnic group, and then expand from there. Once, right. Once, once they reach all of those neighborhoods, then and only then are they allowed to branch out into the other neighborhoods. Right? Yeah, I can say it. then they can branch out into the others. Right? So taking care of Golden Chick, and you guys will find this out if you go to any of these conventions and shows, especially like I'll go to the franchise shows. Those are the big ones for me, because there you have a mix of the regional management for whatever chain that is going to be at those particular shows. So regional management for your area is going to be there. The maintenance, the head of facilities, he's going to be there at the show, along with salespeople from that company are going to be there at the show, and their whole goal is to attract franchisees. Oh God, excuse me. These franchisees are typically already own a franchise from someone else, and their idea of diversification is to then plop another 30, 60, 80, $100,000 down into a different franchise, because everybody's trying to run away from franchise fees and all this other kind of stuff. So like Golden Chick, well, you guys don't have them. It's a regional thing. And so, yeah, their whole thing was, look, we want to be in the worst possible neighborhood possible. And that is where they start. And then once they go through all the worst possible neighborhoods, then they go to slightly better neighborhoods until they've populated all of that demographic. And then they move out to slightly, then they move on to slightly better neighborhoods. But their whole thing is a fried chicken place is not going to do as well as a kava in an upper middle class neighborhood. Oh, let me show you something. Yeah, let me do this. So this is kava. So this is Kava, Chipotle, Panera. It's not a franchise, but this is what people go towards. They go towards salads. They're going towards salads and things like that. And the exact opposite of a salad is fried chicken, French fries, and mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, and let's not forget the damn biscuit. So anyway, here in my state, one particular franchisee was not paying the franchise fees, and they gave him the chop. And I'm not talking about his foreskin either. They shut all his locations down statewide. So when you drive around Texas, you'll see a bunch of churches. You'll see a bunch of churches, chicken, and they're just vacant. They've been that way for a while. So, all right. So I tried kava for the first time, and I was disappointed. Was it decent? Was it flavorful? Yes. Have I had much better Mediterranean food in any other local Mediterranean restaurant, whether it's any place that sells tabbouleh salad, that sells falafel, because I like falafel. They gave me 2 little itty bitty pieces of falafel, and they're like a quarter of the size that I normally get. Even if you go to a wholesale place to buy restaurant grade food, their falafel is bigger than what Cava was. Than what Cava was selling. It's nuts. It's nuts. Cava tastes like deep discount, great value Mediterranean. Okay, so I can kind of go along with that. So my daughter and my wife are not exactly big on the Mediterranean stuff like I am. I grew up in Chicago, and your restaurants are heavily influenced by Greeks, and then after that, then you have a lot of Mediterranean people, like Israelis and stuff like that. We have a lot of Israeli restaurants, Palestinian, Palestinian restaurants, Lebanese, a lot of Lebanese restaurants, and so they'll all sell falafel, gyros, and all other kind of stuff. I forgot what it's called, but it's meat with rice wrapped in grape leaves. If anybody knows what the hell that's called, let me know, because I can't think of it right now. A roti Mediterranean. It's a better season. I don't know if I've had roti Mediterranean. It's decent Mediterranean. I don't know. Do we even have them here? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Huh. So it's roti Mediterranean, but that kind of stuff is going to come up because you guys were typing it. All right. So let me see what this is. Oh, okay. Fun fact, I actually did work in one. So yeah, we should have one, or it closed. Should say the Heights. I think we had one in Houston in the Heights. So I don't know what happened with that food concept, because so Chicago, Minnesota, St. Louis Park. So St. Louis Park could be Illinois, or it could be St. Louis. Let's see what we had. I think we had a roti. I'm gonna see if the one was closed. See, so that one to say St. Louis Park, so that's probably downstate Illinois. I don't know why it's not coming up. So you could be on the Illinois side of the Mississippi and still be in St. Louis. I was going to go to St. Louis University, and on the Illinois side, they had a university in Cahokia, Illinois, for their aviation. Where the hell is Cahokia? Because Cahokia should be right here somewhere. Shoot. There's Edwardsville. So there's a university in Edwardsville. And Cahokia should be like right. There's Collinsville. So I think it was Southern Illinois. Scotts Air Force Base. Man, where the hell is Cahokia? So no, we don't have. I don't know if the rotis that we had closed or what. So yeah, you guys are sharing a little something because Chicago and DC has it. Let me see if roti. Houston. So I want to say it was, yes, see, I was that Chicago? Yes, I was right. I did work at that one. I did work at it. It was on Fanning Street. And I want to, okay, so maybe it had closed. I think this one got took out by the pandemic. I think that's what happened to roti. Because I knew it sounded familiar. And so yeah, like we got a bunch of Mediterranean concepts here. Matter of fact, there's going to be one opening up down the street, Gyro Guys or something like that. And Gyro used to be synonymous. See, she didn't like it. She didn't like the lamb. Gyros used to be synonymous with Greeks up until like, I guess, like 20 years ago. And so now, yeah, I knew we had one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I had it. So I don't know. I can't. Yes. So I actually know the people who own this roti. So the fun fact, they opened up another Mediterranean. It's something guys. Oh man. And I do work for them I just don't care for their attitudes. We have a lot of Mediterranean people here in Houston. I mean, this is actually, Houston has just been deemed the most diverse city in the United States. Yes. So let me see, when did they deem this the most diverse city? Right. It's usually like Chicago. Chicago's the most segregated city, but it's also it's also the most diverse city. And I don't know why they don't have this on there. It's not always at the top. So recently, so they're saying we're second. They're saying we're second, but I believe we were like first. I believe Houston was first. So fun fact, when you're in Target, when you're in line at Target, you're going to hear 5 different languages in the line ahead of you. When you're in Target, when you're at the grocery store, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Oh, all right. So is it? We're in about 10 minutes now. Oh, let's see here. Let me get back to. All right, let me get back to this. So my apps wants me to iterate this fact. So when you have a franchise, you're stuck with the arrangements that the franchise has come up with. So they pick the equipment that you use. They pick the equipment that you have to buy. Because they pick the equipment that you have to buy, you then have to use the service provider that comes with that equipment. So if you have Hobart equipment, then you end up with Hobart service. These franchises pick these items because of the ability that these equipment manufacturers have to provide service, to control service in-house. Not only do they have the ability to control service in-house, but they actually make these items custom. They are customized to McDonald's, to Burger King. You look at it, you say, oh, it looks like a regular Taylor, but it's actually modified. There are actually changes to that Taylor unit that no one else can get. So once again, for like the 10th or 12th time, I'm going to say, for the 10th or 12th time, I'm going to let you know the number one brand that is pushed onto the McDonald's franchisee is Taylor. Right? That's where they do their training on that equipment. When the corporate trainers come in, they train the staff on that, the whole nine. What comes with Taylor is Lane. Lane provides the service from sea to shining sea. Lane has all the parts. Lane has replacement units. Lane has everything, and they have all the training. Lane is actually owned by the service company is actually owned by the same company that owns Taylor. So it's all in-house. Franchisees for McDonald's feel trapped by this. Why? Because Lane can charge whatever they want. Lane can charge whatever they want for mileage. They can charge whatever they want for hourly. They can charge whatever they want for the parts. And there's nothing that McDonald's owner can say or do about it. They can't even work on the machine themselves because there's often codes and everything else that you have to put into the machine in order to get it to work. Oh yeah, that's right. You did tell me about that time you almost worked for Lane. So yeah, Lane handles this from sea to shining sea. So one of the things that a franchisee for McDonald's wants is they want an option, right? So they don't always want the Fry Master. Sometimes they might want the option for a Pitco fryer. So they give them an option. They say, okay. You don't want to deal with the service provider in your area. Fine. If you don't want the Fry Master because of the service, you can get the Pitco. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the griddle. It's the same thing with the ice cream machine. So instead of Taylor, they can go with Carpigiani. So here's Carpigiani, and the Carpigiani model is the K3. It is the K3. What the hell is this? It's the K3. And oh yeah, this is all propaganda. All right, so they already failed with the MVX, MVS, either the MVS or the MVX. Carpigiani failed because they kept everything with like one or two service providers in a market, and that completely killed the product because that one or two service provider jacked up the prices, jacked up the service, and it just completely killed off the brand. So there it is. That's the one that they killed off right there on the screen. So now they are working on the opposite. They're working on trying to get numerous people trained on the K3. So now McDonald's operators that feel trapped by the Taylor will say, okay, we can at least get away from Lane and we can go with this Carpigiani, and then we can either go with our in-house guy or we can go with another service provider. Now this is going to be up to you to reach out to these McDonald's operators and see if they want to use you. And of course, if you go through the training, then you'll have the backing of Carpigiani to say, yes, this guy's been trained by us. He's got our full support. You still get your parts and parts down though. Still get your parts and parts down. But this is an option. So in my market, which is the 4th largest market in the country, I want to say there's like a handful of Carpigiani units here, and the reason for it being such a small number is because Carpigiani is controlled. In my market, is controlled by Coolers Inc., and that guy's a dick. The two of us, we don't get along. Nobody likes him. He's an asshole. And he's killing Carpigiani in this market. So he paid for the rights to distribute Carpigiani, and You know, he's getting his just desserts. He's getting everything he deserves right now. So when this is run its course, it'll be open for everyone. So to boil it all back down, you must reach out to the McDonald's operator that is using the Carpigiani. They're using the Carpigiani for a reason, and it's because they're pissed off with Lane and how they were treated by Lane. So they said they'll get the worst that can happen is that they don't like the K3, they don't like the service with the K3, and they end up going back with another lane. McDonald's does what's it, $1 million a month or something like that. McDonald's can afford it, even though they're dealing with these razor thin margins right about now. They could still afford it. Hell, some of the fast moving locations have. They used to have two. It is actually rare to find a McDonald's location with two ice cream machines now. It is what it is. So this is Carpigiani. Carpigiani's been around for a long time. A very long time. Let me see if I can find the service thing. Let's see if I can find the service. Yeah, Well Built own Ali Group, which owns Well Built, which owns Carpigiani. So that's the connection. Carpigiani is an Italian company. Ali Group is an Italian company. So that's how they're able to push all these foreign brands in the U.S. market. Let me see if it's under services. Let me see what she did. Huh. Tech news. Class schedule. Okay. So she put it under here. Yeah, I have been harassing this woman for about a decade to provide me with a schedule, with a training schedule. So finally, here it is. She will take the damn training away if you guys don't attend the class. So this is the general market. So if you're into ice cream shops, chocolatiers, that kind of stuff, they will, because Carpigiani has custard makers and things like that, pasteurization machines, and they will make all the fillings when they make a chocolate eclair and stuff like that. When they're making puff pastry, they will. These business owners will use a Carpigiani, and then they'll have a Carpigiani ice cream machine and that kind of stuff. And then they have the deep freeze. What the hell is that called? A Sub-Zero. Damn, blast chiller. So then they'll have the Carpigiani blast chiller. Because of course it's made by somebody else, but it's Italian. Carpigiani's Italian. They slap the Italian name on it, and away they go. So I don't know how long she's going to give this thing a go. So this is for McDonald's. So she decided to do McDonald's every single month. That's why she's okay with canceling a few here or there. You got August coming up, 5th and 6th. That's still a little early. My daughter doesn't go to school until August 13th. September 9th and 10th, October 7th and 8th, November, December. So this is for the McDonald's, for the K3 machine. So it's not going to teach you about the custard machine and stuff like that. This is strictly the K3 for the McDonald's. Since you're already there at the factory with the other pieces of equipment, I don't know how flexible they are with teaching you guys about that the MVS or the MVX unit. I think it's the MVX, which is the soft serve unit. Yeah, like Brother Frank said, hey, look, man, you got to go to the classes so you can A, get certified, and B, then these factories will then present you as an option. It's nothing worse than, this is really what happens. These operators, especially like McDonald's, they have a unit and they are petrified of letting somebody else touch that machine and doing work on it. So they'll call up Carpet Johnny and say, hey man, who you got? And so Carpet Johnny will go through the list and say, hey man, you got all these people, or they'll say, you call Coolers Inc. And they're like, oh hell no, we had Coolers Inc. and we weren't happy with that. And they're like, oh, in that case, here we've got Mike at Reed Appliance. He went through our class, he passed all our tests and everything like that. And we'll give him a call for you, see if you know can come out for you. And that's usually how that works. That's how that one goes. So I want to jump on over to another item. So that leads into this US cooler. Oh, you know, hold on. I gotta include the Instagram. I gotta include the Instagram people. Hold on. Now that we've got going with the show. All right, so Instagram is included now. This is US Cooler. US Cooler, I think they're down in Florida. I don't know if they're calling their service people AIG. I just saw this today. I didn't have a chance to look into it. And they're being upfront with their numbers. If you're going to do work for US Cooler, they're telling you, hey man, they're going to pay $125 the trip call for you to go out. Parts markup is going to be at 40%. I don't know what the hell all this repair code is. It's some Speed Queen type stuff, repair code A through F. So like if you're going to repair, you know, lighting and stuff like that, or a contactor, so they'll pay you the $125 plus $156. Let me take this off the screen real quick. If I could take this damn thing off the screen. And one more second. There it is. All right, so this is to work doing warranty work for US Coolers. So they're putting it all out there so you guys don't pussyfoot around, because you go, oh man, oh, you can't see me. Oh man, what should I be charging? Oh no. Look, they're letting you know, because this is the smart thing to do. Look, bro, this is what we're willing to pay you on a warranty call. The whole thing is you get the COD. So when you get introduced to this customer under warranty, when it's out of warranty, because the warranty doesn't last very long, then you get them as a COD customer. All right. Reimbursement, boom, boom, boom. So this is the information to get signed up with US Coolers. $40% on parts. Yeah, brother, that's just for well, this is your walk-ins. You guys know how I feel about walk-ins. I don't like servicing walk-ins. I don't want to get up on the damn ladders. I don't want to be outside in the heat. I don't want these nagging, whining, crying ass customers. I just don't want it. They have to be a very good customer of mine for me to do the walk-in for them. Because they always bitch and cry and moan about the damn price. It's like, hey man, your stuff was going bad. I didn't break into your place and make your thermostat go bad. I didn't break into your place and then make your unit short on gas. That's on you. They never want to change the evaporator coils when it's like Swiss freaking cheese. They never want to change it. Okay, so the defrost timer is $250. So they're going to pay you $250. They're going to pay you the $125 to go out. Oh, Marguerite, how far should I go? Not very far. Don't go far. what the hell you chasing for? You don't go far. Oh, the beacon too. Yeah, that's right, because everything now's got beacon on it. Defrost heaters, drain line heaters. Oh yeah. So 250, you know, when it comes to a drain line heater and that sucker's all iced up, I mean, sometimes you might want to tell them, hey, look, man, you're going to have to turn the sucker off. Or have the employees hose that sucker down, that drain line, hose that sucker down. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll change that drain heater because it's warranty. Parts markup is 40%. So you guys got that information. Let me see what repair code C is. All right, so repairs to the TXV, the inserts and stuff like that. Service valve replacement, factory joint leaks. So just so you guys know, it's usually a pain in the ass. You got to show them pictures of the leaks. You got to do the leak check. It's usually bubbles work best. Bubbles work best. You spray that damn leak. It's typically a crack. Is usually a crack is what shows up. And you spray that sucker, showing it's bubbling up, and then they'll pay for it. High or low pressure switch restrictions, and then all the rest. Let me see what else they got here. All right, so 437, minor seal system. So a leak in the coil. You know, they're putting the covers on and they screw into the damn coil. The accumulator, receiver, compressor. The compressor is considered a minor. Reimbursement amount includes leak search, refrigerant recovery. You know, so I mean, this is what you want to do if you want the customer, or if you're dealing with someone that currently is your customer, and you want to take care of your customer. I don't turn my customers over to nobody else. So if I got a customer, they got a US cooler, then, you know, I'll do it. I won't be happy about it, but I'll do it. It's a matter of pride. Major repairs to the condenser, evaporator coil replacement. So that's what they consider a major. Drain pan replacement, 1.5 horsepower compressor. And that includes the leak search and everything else. So 625 plus the 125. And now what is the major compressor replacement over a 3 horsepower? 937 plus the 125. Fun times. Now, what I was really doing with that, yo, CEO Jakes. What Brother Frank said, that's what I like, Mike. They have the problem and they call me. Yeah, they're gonna call you. 55,000 technicians, and the number is steadily dropping. The number is dropping like a rock. I'm bringing this up because we had questions on the last show about walk-ins. So US Cooler and a number of other manufacturers there's the how-to videos. So they have they've decided to put on a number of videos. US Cooler, and there's one, with the Cuban family in Miami. I can't think of the name. Or is that them? I don't think this is them. I think Everridge has a bunch of videos as well. Fun fact, I got a couple of walk-in cooler doors in my garage. Brand new.
Installation of the floored unit.
Brand new in my garage.
Once you have received your walk-in cooler, remove the packaging and inspect the panels to ensure shipment is not damaged. If the panels are damaged, contact US Cooler. Once this has been done, locate the installation package.
I got a bunch of Kaizen.
This drawing will show labeled panels such as F1, W1, B1
door
and
handles.
C1, indicating floor 1, wall 1, and ceiling 1 panels, respectively. After determining the door location, lay out the floor panels as shown on the layout drawing.
I'm not going to show
For
you the whole
example,
thing.
Floor
They show you
panels
how to put them
F1
together,
and F2 are butted together into tongue and groove routes. Make sure the edges are
which is a
evenly
nice
aligned
piece of
and properly
change.
centered on the prepared
Guys
surface.
go around just putting together
Fasten all
walk-ins. They
floor
don't do
panels by
anything
inserting your
else. All they
camera
do is
into
just
the
put together
cam lock
walk-ins.
holes. Turn clockwise to a stop. Be sure not to torque. Once the floor is complete, you may now proceed with the wall installation. The floor location for each panel is indicated along its groove. An arrow indicates the floor direction. Assemble the W1 panel, which is the first wall panel, and the adjacent corner panel, the last
What is
number wall
this?
panel, to form a corner.
Conversion. Step 1.
Man, Mike,
To
Reed, what
begin,
kind of tools I
ensure the
need? There you
power to
go.
the
There's
door
the
is turned
tools.
off. Step 2. Remove the stainless steel trim, and if your walk-in has an insulated floor, remove the door threshold.
I can't begin. Where am I? Uh-oh, my bad. I can't begin to tell you how many times I have to go back and repair something after these guys have already done the damn install. It is a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass having to reset doors and things like that. It's awful. But those guys are gone. So you have no choice but to do it. Readjust right above that guy's left hand is the door closer. Have to redo those, the whole nine.
Step 3. Disconnect and remove the LED light carefully.
These LED lights get moisture in them and they short out. You have to reinstall them and you got to put a RTV sealant there. You can get the sealant from Harbor Freight. You can go to Johnstone, get it. You can go to Johnson Supply, Baker.
Remove the light fixture base from the interior of the door frame and install the heater wire elbow.
All right, so that is when you're going to convert the door on over. Replacing handles, heater wire. So they give you everything step by step. Oh shoot, I should have did that damn door closer. But anyway, you guys get the idea. Step-by-step videos on walk-in.
Hello, DIY enthusiasts. Today, we're going to guide you through the process of removing and installing a temperature display on your walk-in cooler or freezer. Whether you're upgrading or troubleshooting, this step-by-step guide will make the process a breeze. Let's get started. Step 1, always ensure your safety. Turn off the power to your unit to avoid any electrical accidents. Step 2, grab a screwdriver and remove the 2 screws, securing the temperature display. Be careful not to lose the 2 clear plastic washers located under the screws. They're important.
So, fun fact, that temperature display has to work. If it is malfunctioning, if it is not displaying the numbers, the health department will cite them for it. It must be functioning at all times.
Step 3.
So this is something that we're always working on.
From the box.
I just got a call
Handle it
today
with
about
care to
one.
avoid any damage. Step 4. Before disconnecting anything, either make a note or take a picture of how the unit is wired. This will help ensure you reconnect everything correctly later. Step 5. Using a small flat blade screwdriver,
There's the way it
into the
goes.
slot under the wires in the terminal block. Release the clip holding each wire in place. Repeat this step until all wires are disconnected.
And it's a short video. It's only 3 minutes. Yeah, there's the case on door closer. I might as well do that. Well, hopefully you guys get the idea. So this is just a little something on the box itself.
In this tutorial, we'll guide you through the process of replacing the case and 1095 door closer and mounting bracket. To only replace the closer, skip steps 3 and 4. Follow these simple steps for a seamless installation. Step 1. Open the door about 6 to 8 inches to access the closer. Step 2. Use a rubber mallet to gently hit the top of the closer, ensuring it pops off the mounting bracket and remove the old
You don't
closer.
have to.
Step 3. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 3 screws that hold the mounting bracket to the door.
Now, for those of you that are not aware, you're actually drilling into foam. So you won't be able to, don't think that you could just like move that up just like a millimeter. No. Because then you'll stretch out the hole and it won't seat right. So if you're going to move it, if you're going to reposition, make sure you got a good placement on that sucker.
Step 4. Replace the old mounting bracket with the new one that came with the new door closer.
How often
Step
do you
5.
have to change these?
Install the new door closer
The
so that the
answer is
tabs on the inside of the
very
closer
often.
go over the hooks sticking up on the top of the mounting bracket. Step
The
6.
customer
Use the rubber
always try to
mallet
get
to
away
gently knock
without
the bottom
replacing
side
this.
of the closer onto the
And
mounting
this is
bracket.
another thing
Step
that the
7.
health department will hit
Push
them
the
on.
ball and closing arm down and allow the door to close to ensure the closer operates properly.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations! You successfully replaced the Kaizen 1095 door closer and mounting bracket, ensuring smooth and reliable function.
All right, so you guys get the idea. I don't hear any other questions or anything like that. I don't see any other questions, so I'm gonna go to something else. Let's see here. RDI. Let me see. Or is it BKI? BKI. Let me do RDI walk-in cooler. Yeah, it always cold pack. RDI cold pack. It always seems so weird to me typing that in. Always seems so weird. Did I say what's up to CEO Jakes? CEO Jakes, what's happening? All right, so let me see here. So now this is RDI cold pack. This is just one of them is going to be Wingstop. So Wingstop uses RDI cold pack. Quite a few places use RDI cold pack. It's a favorite of mine. I like my RDI cold packs because they're not mounted outside. They're mounted on top of the unit. Which makes me happy. Now, just because it's on top of the unit, damn, there's the videos. Just because it's on top of the unit don't mean that there's no heat. You're up there, it's hot, it's dusty. There'll be spiders, there'll be wasps, there'll be everything up there. It's a pain in the ass. No, it said they had videos. Where the hell did the videos go? Oh, don't tell me they scrubbed the videos. No. Oh, easy come, easy go. See if it's on the service. Let's see what this is. From time to time, they like to giveth and taketh away. I'm sorry, but there were videos here. A couple of years, like during the pandemic, there were videos here. I hate saying that because it aggravates me to no end when I see guys keep mentioning the damn pandemic. I say, damn it, man, that was 5 years ago. Stop bringing that up. And then here I turn on the camera, I end up doing the same thing. But there used to be, oh, this is tragic. Let me see if I can find them on YouTube. While we do this, I'm going to show you a quick little video from Mikey Pipes. Mikey Pipes was going through something.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Let me see what you guys think about it.
It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes.
Mikey Pipes.
Sunday morning.
27th of July, 2020. 5. It is a few minutes here to 7 o'clock in the morning in the great communist state of New York.
Uh-oh. Oh, there.
It really is funny. It really is funny. All of the keyboard warriors sitting in their parents' basement wearing their sisters' cum-filled panties in front of a keyboard are gonna talk shit
Jesus
about
Christ.
how I run my business.
Gotta
about
love New Yorker.
How I don't know what I'm doing.
Gotta
and
love New
how that I
Yorker.
am a horrible person to work for. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You really don't. You really fucking don't. Hold on, I gotta put my seatbelt on.
Now,
I get this thing beeping at me more constantly.
if you don't know what's going on with Mikey Pipes, if you don't follow Mikey Pipes, fair use by the way, he's going through what we all, well, quite a few of us have gone through, are going through, and will go through. He just had 2 technicians leave. And the one he's currently talking about, this guy had been with him for 10 years. And hold on, let me make myself a little bigger. And, so he's taking back possession of the service vans and everything else, going over the inventory. And he's a little upset over what he's found. But what guys aren't taking into account is, especially if they've never owned a service company, they've never had employees. You put your all into these people. You put your hopes in. Damn, I got disconnected already. Oh, we made it an hour. Yeah, you put your hopes and dreams into these guys, and you pay them well. You bend over backwards for them. And sometimes they have to leave. Sometimes things come up where there's health issues. In this guy's case, it was a health issue. And other times, just life happens and they got to go their own way. And Mr. 0781, I'll get to your stuff in a hot minute. Yeah, employees are like children, a lot like are like kids a lot of the times. Yeah, I'm shocked at the things grown men do. I'm not. I'm really not. But Mikey Pipes is, from what I'm able to see, it's like the frustration, the disappointment, and the loss of income. So the guy that was with him for 10 years, if you can imagine, that guy had to at least generate over $1 million for him. Subtract, a good 100,000 out of that million. And like I said, for that guy, for the training that he put into him and stuff like that. And Mikey Pipe said, hey, look, this guy, he worked for me. He was able to buy his own home and all this other stuff. Doesn't have wife, doesn't have kid, bought his own home. But you guys got to understand, as a business owner, you have somebody that leaves that you were kind of for 10 years and you trained them. They were doing the things that you wanted them to do, how you wanted them to do it, because that's the important thing. And, Mikey Pipes has YouTube that he can voice his grievances to and not have to annoy the hell out of the woman in his life. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But, a lot of guys gave him a little negative feedback about it. And then, of course, he's a New Yorker, so he's pitching the shit right back. But he's losing out on money. And it just, he's not a bad guy. He does all this philanthropy stuff to fix people's boilers and hot water heaters and stuff like that at no charge and all that kind of stuff. And I rarely have nice things to say about New Yorkers, but he does some nice stuff for people. but it's just that, you know, you lose out. He knows how difficult it's going to be to replace a guy who had been with him for 10 years. You know, and it was unfortunate what's happening to his employee. And I know that's got to be a little frustrating too, because when you have these employees, they're like like this comment says, employees are like kids. And I don't care how old they are. If I got somebody working for me and they're 50, they are like your child. You're paying for everything for them. Their whole lifestyle depends upon you. So it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. But yeah, he was Mikey Pipes was going through it, man. He did 3 videos, but losing 2 employees is rough. Losing 2 employees is rough. And the other guy he had, the one that was with him for 10 years, he was really good.
Thursday morning, a little more context here so you guys know what I'm talking about. Thursday morning, my most senior employee, the other Mike, decided to unfortunately call it quits.
Man, he better bring back Air Force None.
His work performance has been significantly lacking lately.
Now, on that, once I read the comments, gonna find out the guy had a medical issue. Yeah, well, that's understandable.
And,
the guy had a medical issue.
Allow this to continue. I handed him a written warning. Again, he's been with me for like almost 10 years. He's been with me through all of COVID. You know, when I wasn't.
Once again, we're mentioning COVID again. Everybody's mentioning COVID.
You know, their full salary, even though we weren't working. I wasn't worried about running out of money. I wasn't worried about not being able to take care of my team and my family. I was worried about someone I love and someone I value.
Right. That's what comes with having a damn employee.
From dying. Myself.
Caring about another damn person that isn't even your blood.
Been with me through so many things. He's been with me from the old shop through the move. But he made a decision like, listen, Mike, he has an issue, and I'm not going to disclose what that issue is, but he has an issue which is affecting his performance and his job, his career, his profession, and
his life.
He made the decision to
his life.
Finish out the day on Thursday. And it's sad. It really is sad.
Now, this is one thing I got to say, and then I'm gonna cut the video. And I picked this up from my father. Like when we had employees that had issues, we typically put them in another capacity. You know, working the phones, doing invoices, sales. You know, checking up on the service calls, doing the quality control, things of that nature. So I don't know why that never, you know, that's something between Mikey Pipes and his former employee, but that's something that we tend to do with our business. You know, my father's business, when I have people work for me and something happened to them, that's something that we do. And Mikey Pipes said he just didn't end up with that situation, because from what I read in the comments, I don't know anything about it, but what I read in the comments, the guy is dealing with a debilitating disorder. But I wish him the best. I think he's a good guy, and I wish his former employee the best too, because he was kind of funny. He wasn't funny, haha, but he was kind of funny. He wasn't all that serious all the time. All right, let me see here. Now let me get to these questions. Now where the hell is RDI? RDI Copac. What the hell are these things? Bottling. I don't want none of that bottling stuff, RDI. Let me just do cold pack then. Let's see what we can find. Boom, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, so in the Norlake, because I got a Norlake I got to do. I got a Norlake. What the hell is this? Okay, I guess I can show you some of these. So it's gonna be more of the same. It's gonna be more of the same. Hold on, let me go back.
Global Industrial.
We picked up new business. We need more pallet jacks.
We can supply that.
All right. Oh, hold on, let me turn the damn volume down. While we're waiting on this
Global Industrial.
freaking commercial.
Your source for-
While we're waiting on that commercial, oh, is it over with? And then I can address. Oh, that sound is horrible. Well, I can kick this thing. They're not going to be talking. I can kick that. Anyway, so they're going to come with the instructions when you do the walk-in. This is not the other walk-in. This is RDI, cold pack. And then I guess I might be doing some Norlake. But this one should be like either RDI, cold pack, or Norlake. All right, so while we're letting that play, let me see what Mr. 0781 said. The AI experts saying that AI gonna hit like COVID did in the next few months. It's already hitting like COVID did. You know, it's real bad. It's tragic for those people. But if you're in the skilled trades, you know, it doesn't. AI is not taking over appliance repair. AI is not taking over plumbing. AI is not taking over carpentry. AI is not taking over roofing. AI is not taking over office cleaning. It's not taking over pressure washing, bricklaying, gutter work, yada 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 yada, on and on and on and on. Yo, Jay Marquise, what's happening? This isn't Marquise from Vegas, is it? So anyway, so these guys show you how to. Everybody now is practically showing you how to put together their walk-ins. I've done these videos a couple years ago, so I guess it's time to redo them. RDI Copac, they like to go with their existing service group, but they have paid me to do work for independents. So that is your sweet spot. The mom and pops, the large service companies, they like to take care of large chains. The large service companies like to take care of the hospitals and the grocery stores and things like that. Now, when you have Rajesh Roti Mediterranean, those guys tend not to want to take care of those. In that case, you know, RDI Copac has no problem with RDI Copac has no problem with taking care of you, you know, sending them pictures and videos. If there's some issues with the door, then they will go ahead and send you a new door. If there's problems with the door locks, door hinges, you know, parts with the refrigeration, then they will take care of you on that. I will say that. And the gentleman that's in charge of all this, I have talked to him many times on the phone. He lurks. He might even be in the chat. He lurks throughout the internet. So he's on TikTok, he's on Instagram, he's on LinkedIn, he's on YouTube, and like I said, he might even be here right now, just not saying anything. So hell, half the time, sometimes what's the name is here? Sometimes Kason is here. There's some people that are in here that don't say anything. I don't understand it, but they don't say anything. I just see your comments later on. It just makes no sense for me to mention it. Anyway, so yeah, they'll show you. Everybody will show you how to put the units together. Fun fact, they do have classes, but not for us. They have classes for Smart Care and these large service companies. They have classes for them. So you have to you got to be on the in. You got to be on the in crowd with them. Damn it. Okay, so this is a Mericooler. Mericooler started up. Mericooler, I think, is the one in Miami. Is a Mericooler in Miami. But if you spend a little,
Not the hardest thing to do. We recommend that you use licensed professionals to do this for you.
yeah, I hear the Latino in his voice.
Glasses.
I hear the Miami. I hear the Cuba.
They look a little more stylish.
I hear the Cuba in his voice.
Your box cutter. You want to make sure you got your box cutter.
So this is the guy. This is the son, and his father started the company, and he grew it to what it is
We're
today.
going to show you how to properly inspect the shipment to make the trucker leave. You want to inspect it, and then you really want to go around it and take a look from top to bottom and see if there's any damage or there's anything missing. If there is anything missing, we have a pallet inspection form, which is supposed to mark where.
And this goes with everybody.
So
Everybody's the same
this
way.
box happens to be white. Whenever it's a non-standard color, usually it has a protective film, and it's very simple. You just peel it off like so. And we make sure that we.
So a Mericooler has a whole set of videos.
All you gotta do is peel it
A
off.
Mericooler has a whole set of videos on how to service
And hopefully the static
their boxes.
doesn't, tickle you too much.
They're not like RDI where they don't have their own refrigeration.
Simple as that. Let's
They
keep
actually
going.
just make the box.
Every single panel is labeled.
Well, my bad.
And it's got a nice
All right, so
arrow pointing to the top.
they're busy lurking, too afraid to get taken to the woodshed by asking the dumb question. Oh, I thought you were talking about the manufacturers. No, I'm talking about the
These walls
manufacturers
up
are in here
floor
lurking.
And the ceiling, and then we're gonna
If
move
you
to the
do
next
not
section.
ask,
All
you
these
will
rings that we're gonna
have
put down this
trouble
floor
learning.
with the walls
And that's
the
true.
ceiling,
That's
and
true,
we'll
my
continue
apps.
to
Thanks
move forward
for bringing that up.
section by section. That's the best way that this thing's gonna go together. So let's keep going.
Well, because the thing is, you're not supposed to ask me outside of this. You're supposed to ask in this. This is the time that I have allotted to speak to you, no matter where you are. If you're in California, if you're in New York, if you're in Vancouver, if you're in Miami, if you're in Chicago, if you're in Dallas. This is the time.
All right, guys. As I mentioned
2
earlier,
days a week.
we put the
You can
heaviest
come up here and
panels
talk
at
to
the
me
bottom
about
of the
training
panel.
and things like
The heaviest
that.
by far is the door. You'll
Where to
notice
get the
they're gonna
training,
take the panels off of
schedules,
the pallet so that they
reaching
can
out to
access the
people,
door,
contact
and
numbers,
it's recommended
the whole
that
nine.
you use at least 2, maybe 3 people to lift the door and set it in place. So we'll see how they do that next.
Yes, and you are not going to do a walk-in by your damn self. Yeah, you guys gotta ask questions, right? So yes, this is a very high-paying, it's a very high-paying job, and yes, it is very. You need manpower, so you're gonna need manpower. Don't think you're gonna do this by your damn self. You just charge according to how many guys you got. It's the same on Nera. Zonera has added so many people now. You just call Onera. Hold on, we'll go to the number. Just call Onera. You call Onera. Oh, what the hell is my mother sending me?
All right, guys. So you see, we're continuing to progress.
Oh, family reunion time.
The partition
New Orleans.
walls on, but before they did that, they put the door to secure that. And since it's heavy, they had one person holding it in place as they put the side walls, and then they closed it in, sealed the cam locks. Now, since this is a cooler freezer combination that has a
No
panel floor,
MVP.
and then we'll go on to
No
floor, you'll see
MVP.
how
Where
we
you
begin
been,
to set
man?
up the
No
vinyl screen
MVP.
so we can continue on this install. So great things coming up.
No MVP. We are not running calls for MVP. MVP has not been paying you guys. No calls for MVP. No calls. Do not only do COD. Do not run a warranty call for MVP. No calls for MVP. None whatsoever. Yeah, no MVP. No MVP. We haven't had any positive news from anybody. I did one at an Air Force base and poor communication. I haven't heard from anybody. I talked to people in the Philippines. They really like outsourced every damn thing. It's yeah, you're gonna learn today. Gonna learn today. Do not touch MVP. So Onera Group, you just need to call. All right, so we'll do this right here, right now. You just call Onera Group. I'm showing y'all 11 times. Onera Group, Florida. Oh shoot, I want to leave. Hold on. Onera Group. The office is in Florida. Here's Onera Group. You can call the 305 number. You follow the prompts. You want food service. So Onera Group makes commercial washers and dryers, but they also make refrigerators, stoves, deep fryers, combi ovens, dishwashers, combi ovens, that kind of. They make everything for the commercial kitchen. They don't make garbage disposals though. So you want food service. What we do is in the food service arena. So you select that, and then you just talk to. It's only going to be 2 girls that answer the phone. Because they, to be honest with you, most of them don't speak English. There's only be 2 girls that answer the phone. And then you just tell them that you want to provide service for them, and let that be that. And they'll go ahead and get you set up. Tell them what market you're in and that you want to run service for them. And let that be that. All right, so we went over. So we seem to be losing people here. I don't know if it's me or if it's I don't know if it's me or if it's YouTube, but we're losing the peoples. So I'm just going to jump into this one real quick before I leave. All right. Oh, get the hell out of here. Serveware is using. This is a Midea, or this is a Practica. This is a Midea, or it does say Midea. It does say Midea on it. It's a Midea speed oven being sold by Serveware. Serveware is the. Oh, there's Carper Johnny. Food School showing Carper Johnny. So that's a batch freezer. So he's making his ice cream. I guess that's just vanilla. I don't know if he's going to drop anything into it, bits of cherry or strawberry or whatever the hell. But anyway, upcoming training. Now, fun fact, this training that Middleby is doing should be in Dallas. These are on the user side. hands-on training, education based, and this is for the designers and the chefs. This isn't for technicians. See, upcoming design consultant focused training. Now, I don't think it's going to be for repair, because it's not. It's for sales. It's for sales. It has nothing to do with us. But I wanted to get to my man. One of the guys that follows me on YouTube and Instagram, he's in the UK, and we're actually doing the exact same. We're doing the exact same stuff, man.
You attract, and broke customers call nonstop, want discounts,
Yes,
and
they
leave
do.
bad reviews. So
Yes.
I raised my prices, lost a few clients,
Yes.
but gained better ones. They pay full price and they tell all their rich friends. The cheaper you go, the more broke customers you
Some of
attract.
his
And
information
broke customers
is
call
way
nonstop,
off,
want
but
discounts,
every now and then he
leave
hits
bad
on
reviews.
something that's
So I've
pretty
raised
good.
my prices, lost a few clients, but gained better ones. They pay full price.
Yep. Oh no! Okay, they smashed them together. Oh, I thought they were crushing them. Sonic.
Cranberries, bananas.
Well, I'm just gonna have to find this guy. It's GA
All right,
something.
this
or other.
torch set alone only weighs 11 pounds, but I
That's the
chose to have
Ambro.
a backpack
A lot of guys are
so I
talking
can
shit
have
on the
everything in one
Ambro.
place when I need to do a brazing job. Let me show you what I have in here. I have an extra bottle of oxygen, extra bottle of MAP gas. As you can see, it's
A lot of
vented
guys
for
talking shit
safety.
about the Ambro.
So in case any gas leaks, less likely to blow up on you. Obviously, we've got pockets up front, pockets on.
Where the hell is my guy? Oh, the stick pump. Nice. Fisher. Oh, I gotta do a bunch of those pictures aren't gonna show up. Where the hell is my guy at? Wealthy plumber, join the day. Where the hell is my guy at? That's gas economics. I want GA. Let me search for him. Let me search for him. GA. There he is. GA commercial. So I'm just now getting, I've been doing pumps on the dishwashers. I've been doing pumps on dishwashers for almost 10 years. But I'm a little late to the game. And the fun fact is I'm using the exact same pumps that GA commercial in the UK is using. Now, fun fact, Brightwell is from the UK, which is why he's using it. It's the hometown favorite. So and it's in quite a few of his videos. I only gravitated to so here are the pumps in the background. So there they are, up slightly up above. And fun fact, well, this Primus is Speed Queen. So this is Speed Queen. And then here's the controls in the front for the customer to ask for extra bleach, or if the clothing items are soiled. Now, what am I doing with mine? Here's more of his. So here's fun fact. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is 8 chemicals, what you're looking at on the screen. Oh, what the hell? How the hell they're using 8 chemicals? I used ChatGPT to come up with the sales format. Any of you want to see what some of my sales marketing stuff, what I've come up with for the laundry side? If not, then I'll just wrap this sucker up. But this is he's using Brightwell. As a matter of fact, I got so busy today, I didn't get a chance to talk to the sales guy at Brightwell. But I'm heavy into chemical. Oh yeah, here's one right here. So he's got this, each each machine that you see with the screen attached, he's got 4 items is hooked up to each one of these. Left side has 2 pumps, right side has 2 pumps. So that's 8. And I don't even, so there's all the chemicals over there on the floor. And my whole, what I'm basically going after is the retirement homes. Oh, I'm gonna catch up. Get hit on that. Retirement homes, daycares, and some schools. Oh, that was a speed queen. Yeah, Hipsh. I know it says Hipsh, but that's a speed queen. If you look at it there, that's a speed queen. And the commercial ones are already set up with signal. And so that's really what I'm going after is the ones, the smallest ones possible that have signal indicators built into them. Let me show you the Brightwell. Brightwell dispensers. So this is Brightwell. They're at the ISSA Clean Show and stuff like that. I'm using Spartan Chemicals for my laundry. I use Spartan Chemicals for my dishwasher detergent. Damn, they gotta update this. So there's just a few players in the market that do the chemical dosing. It used to be quite a few. I used to deal with Lavos, and Lavos was my favorite. It was by far the simplest to operate unit, and they got away from that. What the hell is this that True did? What the hell class was that? Shit, my class didn't look like this. What the hell class is this? Where the hell are they at? Mexico barbecue and bingo. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, so True doing a lot of this is their grill. Is it Caliber? Did they buy Caliber? I think they bought Caliber and they still call it. I think they call it Caliber by True. So all that's made downstate Illinois / Iowa, or was that Missouri? Missouri, I think. See what we got. All right, here's the brother from Instagram. Yeah, sorry to hear about your auntie that passed, man. I can't. There's plenty of videos. You went to the class. I saw your all right, so I saw your Instagram post on that unit. So it's yeah, you went to that was an Electrolux Wasco mat unit, and they have. Let me show you this guy. He does. Let me see if I can find this guy's video. Wasco mat. Bearing removal. The videos on the bearing removal are going to be pretty old. Oh, unless this guy redid a new one.
Right now, get a
unless he did a new one, no problem. Unless he did a new one.
It's a big safety concern, you know. People's families are on the road and they need brakes to be performed.
Yeah. But there's a number. You'll find a couple of videos on doing the bearings. And if you call Electrolux, they'll send you a video. They will send you a video. Oh, come on, man. Hurry up.
If any of you visited the laundromat a couple of months ago, bearings inside this motor were covers off, and you can see you got a large. This is a 6 pulley. It broke all my. See, this bearing doesn't want to move at all, so when it make a humming noise.
Yeah, so there are a number of videos.
This assembly is kind of heavy. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out one-handed.
Oh yeah, so they use the hub puller.
The first time I pulled it apart, but
and some of the other guys, they will use the hub puller with an impact.
Way and on here without getting my arm in the way too much. It's got little jaws that go around the bearing. And it's got this point in the middle, which is a little divot in the front of the shaft there, which grabs it. Let's make sure we get all these on. It's a little bit tricky to get it on, but once you get it on, it's pretty easy. It's got 5 tons of hydraulic force. It makes it really easy to come off. The jaws on here are actually from the pullers that I
and you can get these pullers from Harbor Freight.
Puller off. These aren't really
back in the day. I would have said Sears,
but they're the jaws that come with this device are too big to fit around the pulley, so we have to improvise a little bit. So I got this on.
Hell, I think that one says Pittsburgh. Does that say Pittsburgh on it?
The other end here, it's got a hydraulic piston on it.
Oh, he got that from Vivor.
Put this rod in here.
So this is the first time I've seen a guy use it from Vivor, but the other guys will go ahead and use one, and then they'll put a socket on the end of the bearing hub puller.
There we are. Front bearings off. Let me sit up for the back bearing.
So in this business, you actually need, I think Harbor Freight has a kit where they sell 3. They sell a large, a medium, and a small. And typically I use the small. I use the small the most. But you would need, might need a big one for this.
Got it off. Okay.
But I do believe I have, or Electrolux had a number of videos on how to do it.
Real quick, if you look at, I had to order some new bearings for it. Let's see if I can line up the camera here. Probably not gonna be able to see it, but on the bearing edge, there is a number. Actually, that says France there. That's the manufacturer. It's hard to see, but if you're ever looking to replace a bearing, pretty much every bearing has the bearing type on the side written right on it, so you could replace it. So I'll order those bearings. Let's take a look at so you can see it. We got a tripod. See how you can see these spin. Just the one from the back. See, it spins pretty nicely. It's still bad. I mean, it's crap, but definitely needs to be replaced. But it's not. It's still usable. This is the bearing on the front. This is the one that was making the noises. See, that's just do it for replacement. If I ever put a new motor in the machines is back in action, I figure since these motors cost around $600 or $700 each, used just to replace the, for $20 for the bearings and a little bit of work, it's worth it to put it back together. I'll when I get the bearings, I'll finish up this video.
All right, let me see if I can find the. Because you've been to the Wascomat training, so just you could have them send you the video. They'll send you one. Okay, so the training that I had was from ES USA. The guys were from Whirlpool, LG, and Samsung, and so they had created their own videos. They had their own program. I never went to the actual, to when Electrolux took it over and you had to go to New York or Long Island. I actually had my train. They actually came here. They came to Houston. A service and spare, but there's a number of videos out there. Number of videos, yeah, Wasco, excuse me, part of Electrolux, and On this time, I'm going to say I don't think they're ever going to phase out the Wascomat name. As you know, you told me they even added a freaking name, Hero. So Wascomat, Hero, Electrolux, and of course Laundrolux over the whole thing of it. Why does it say here for U.S., Canada, and Mexico? Oh, because they own, because Laundrolux actually has the rights to it. All right, so let me see if it's under technical manuals. It says video tutorial. I'm pretty sure it's right here. I'm pretty sure they have a dryer, washer. Let me see if it's on the next page. Yeah, my guys, we had everything. We had all the videos. They went through everything for us. Everything. But there are, you'll find some others, what's left, the videos that are left of guys doing there's one in particular. Hold on a second. There's one guy in particular. He did. So you'll find a number of different videos about the Wascomat. It's a Speed Queen, but it's going to be same but different. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same.
This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
So some of them, they have they put a block in there. If you talk to different people, they have a block in there to stop the drum from turning while you go ahead and pull it. Other than that, you would need a second person to stop the drum from turning. Where the hell is it? Changing bearings on Appliance. It's all the laundromat. Is this the one? There was a guy, he did one. This video has got to be like about 14 years old. And it was a really good one. It was a really good one, but you'll be able to find them. You'll be able to find them and watch them out there. Number of videos, never ending videos on how to change a damn bearing. All right. So if that's it, I want to thank all you guys for contributing to the show over the last couple of broadcasts. I do appreciate that. If anybody has contributed this time, let me thank them. And now I'm going to. Oh yeah, because who we had last time was Brother Frank. We had Michael Adams. Brother Frank, always with those two. I got to give them their video, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. As always. And then of course, Brother Frank. But we are winding down with the summer. The training schedule is going to be rolling out. Probably say late August. The training dates are going to roll around. And if you guys have any training dates you're interested in, please leave the comments at when the video is over with, and I'll address all that information. All right, no problem. But you guys have a good evening.
Bro, man, you got to go, man. Nah, follow this trail. You got to get up on out of here. Let's go, bro, man.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel. Welcome back. Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel. Welcome back.